Hold up, picture this. It's that nail-biting moment before a comeback drops. Your heart's pounding like you've just chugged 3 iced Americanos, and bam, your phone lights up with notifications that could melt steel. BABYMONSTER's Ahyeon and Rora just unleashed concept photos for Supa Dupa Luv that aren't just pretty, they're a full-on visual apocalypse. Flawless skin glowing like they've been photoshopped by the gods themselves, outfits that scream serve from every angle, and stares that could launch 1,000 fan edits in seconds. Monsties, are you breathing? Because I'm over here hyperventilating. Is this the glow-up we've been manifesting since Batter Up? Or is YG about to redefine bias wrecker forever? Stick around, because we're diving deep into why these pics have X, on fire. And trust me, you won't want to miss a single slay. Let's get into it. Okay, real talk, monsties. If you're new here, welcome to the chaos that is BABYMONSTER mania. For the uninitiated, BABYMONSTER is YG Entertainment's powerhouse girl group that's been building hype since their trainee days leaked like wildfire back in 2023. We're talking 7 fierce queens: Ruka, Farida, Asa, Ahyeon, Rora, Chiquita, and Haram, each one a walking meme, a vocal flex, and a dance move that'll have you pausing the MV just to learn it. They've already gifted us bops like Batter Up, that drill trap anthem that had everyone yelling sheesh in their living rooms, and Sheesh, which straight up turned TikTok into a BABYMONSTER battleground. But now, December 2025, and YG's dropping the ultimate holiday gift early, Supa Dupa Luv, their highly anticipated mini-album, set to hit us like a glitter bomb on December 25th. Why the wait? Because these concept photos for Ahyeon and Rora revealed on the 19th at a crisp 10 a.m. KST, that's 9 p.m. EST for my East Coast night owls, just confirmed what we've all suspected. BABYMONSTER isn't coming back, they're conquering. And if these visuals are any indication, Supa Dupa Luv is about to be the track that has you replaying on loop while ugly crying over how unfairly talented these girls are. But let's rewind a sec. How did we even get here? Strap in, because this story's got more twists than a Blackpink plotline. Let's start from the top, because monsties, you know how it goes. YG loves that slow burn tease. It was December 18th, right? The clock strikes midnight KST, and suddenly the official BABYMONSTER X account, shout out to @YGBabyMonster, if you're not following, what are you doing with your life, drops a cryptic teaser image, just a splash of electric blue, the words Supa Dupa Luv in that signature YG font that's equal parts sleek and savage, and a heartbeat sound effect that had us all clutching our pearls. Comments flooded faster than you can say "Stan Twitter meltdown." "Is this the love song we've been begging for?" one monstie tweeted, while another was like, "If this flops, I'm rioting in the streets." Peacefully, of course. The hype was real, palpable, like that pre-concert buzz where you're screaming lyrics in the bathroom mirror to warm up. Fast forward 24 hours and boom, December 19th, 10 a.m. KST sharp. The first wave of concept photos hits, and it's Ahyeon leading the charge. Oh, Ahyeon, our main vocal baddest, the one who's been serving ethereal realness since day one. Remember her in Batter Up? That high note? Chef's kiss. But these new pics, they're next level sorcery. Imagine a backdrop of soft azure blue, like the sky right before a storm. Moody, magnetic, making you feel like you're eavesdropping on a secret. Ahyeon standing there, one hand on her hip, the other casually flipping that long raven black hair that's cascading like a waterfall of midnight silk. Her outfit? A one-shoulder white top that's all asymmetrical drama. Think flowy fabric hugging her frame just enough to scream elegant edge, with that subtle cutout exposing a sliver of collarbone that's got fans zooming in like forensic experts. Paired with high-waisted pants that elongate those legs for days, and don't get me started on the accessories. Delicate silver earrings dangling like tiny stars, and a necklace that catches the light just so, drawing your eyes straight to her dewy, flawless skin. Her makeup? Minimal but lethal, smoky eyes that smolder without trying, lips in a nude pink that's basically begging for a close-up, and brows arched like she's daring you to look away. That gaze, though, straight into the camera, half smile, half mystery, like she's whispering, "You think you know me? Think again." Monsties lost it. Within minutes, hashtag Ahyeon Supa Dupa Luv was trending worldwide, with edits popping up faster than K-pop stans can say bias confirmed. One viral tweet, "Ahyeon just invented quiet luxury, and I need to speak to the manager of perfection." Relatable, right? We've all been there, scrolling at 3 a.m., heart racing over a single photo that ruins your sleep schedule. But wait, YG wasn't done. Not even close. Barely an hour later, the second photo drops, and it's Rora's turn to set the world ablaze. If Ahyeon's the calm before the storm, Rora's the thunderclap. Our mukne visual, the one with those doe eyes that could melt polar ice caps, steps into frame like she's owning the runway at Paris Fashion Week, except it's a cozy knit sweater set in pristine white because Supa Dupa Luv is giving cozy romance with a side of slay. The sweater's high-necked, kunky knit with intentional rips at the shoulders, edgy, vulnerable, like she's letting you peek behind the idol curtain, paired with matching gloves that scream winter chic, and her hair, bangs framing that heart-shaped face, long layers tumbling down in soft waves that bounce with every subtle movement captured in the still. The blue background? It's her canvas, making that white pop like fresh snow under stadium lights. Rora's pose is pure poetry, hands clasped loosely in front, head tilted just so, lips parted in that signature pout that's equal parts innocent and intoxicating. Her eyes? Wide, sparkling with that unspoken promise of vocals that'll hit you in the feels. And the timestamp at the bottom, 2025.12.19, 10 a.m. KST, that's 12.18, 10 a.m. EST, it's like a wink to global monsties, syncing our heartbeats across time zones. The reactions? Explosive. X lit up with "Rora's visuals are illegal, arrest me," and fan cams, photo edits, turning her into everything from a Studio Ghibli princess to a cyberpunk queen. One monstie even memed it with the distracted boyfriend photo. The boyfriend as us, the girlfriend as our old bias, and Rora walking by like, "Bye, Felicia." I cackled for days. It's that kind of content that keeps us glued, relatable chaos in a sea of perfection. Now, let's zoom out a bit because these aren't just pretty pictures, they're a masterclass in YG's branding wizardry. Supa Dupa Luv is shaping up to be BABYMONSTER's pivot from the hard-hitting hip-hop of their debut to something softer, more intoxicating, a love letter wrapped in synth-pop beats and harmonies that layer like your favorite Spotify playlist on heartbreak repeat. The blue theme, it's everywhere in these teasers, evoking that blue hour magic where everything feels possible, romantic, a little dangerous. Ahyeon's photo channels old-school YG glamour. Think 2NE1's "I'm the best," but with a whisper instead of a shout. Rora's? It's got that fresh-faced allure, nodding to Jennie in her solo era. Effortless, enviable. Fans are already theorizing, is this the title track, a pre-release single, or the B-side that'll have us ugly crying at 2x speed? The speculation game is strong, with monsties on X dissecting every pixel like it's the Da Vinci Code. One thread? That necklace on Ahyeon, symbolism for chained to your love, pondered up 50,000 likes. Another? Rora's gloves hiding her heart? Deep. We're eating it up because that's the K-pop life, turning crumbs into feasts. But let's get emotional for a sec, because monsties, we know the road here wasn't all glitter and group chats. Ahyeon, our main vocal goddess, who's been pouring her soul into every note since rejoining the group after that hiatus that had us all sending healing vibes like it was our full-time job. Remember the 2023 drama? The health scares, the trainee leaks, the way YG kept us in the dark longer than a solar eclipse? She came back swinging in sheesh, proving she's not just surviving, she's thriving. These photos, they're her victory lap, a visual hug saying, "I'm here, unbreakable." And Rora, our Mukne visual, our 17 or wait, 18 by now, sunshine with pipes that rival any main vocal. She's been the quiet storm, nailing those ad-libs that make your chest ache. From her batter up rap verse that had us rewinding, did she just, to fan calls begging for a subunit, Rora's been simmering. Now with Supa Dupa Luv, it's her moment to shine, and these concepts are the spotlight. It's giving growth spurt in the best way. Monsties are tearing up in the replies, sharing stories like, "Rora's pic reminded me why I stand during my worst breakup." These girls heal. If that's not the power of K-pop, I don't know what is. It's raw, it's real, and it's why we're all here, aren't we? Chasing that high of seeing our ults level up.
Speaking of levels, let's talk the fandom ripple effect, because Monsties, y'all are out here making history. Within hours of the drop, the hashtag Supa Dupa Luv concepts amassed over 2 million tweets. Yes, you read that right. Global stands from Seoul to Sao Paulo were syncing streams, creating fan arts that ranged from hyper-realistic Ahyeon portraits, shout out to that one artist who nailed her eyeliner in under 24 hours, to Rora ASMR edits whispering Supa Dupa over lo-fi beats. TikTok? A war zone of duets, girls recreating Ahyeon's hair flip with 100% success rate. Lies, we all failed spectacularly. And guys, yes, Monsties dudes exist and they're thriving, doing Rora's tilted head pose with zero chill. Even non-K-poppers got dragged in. One viral clip had a Swiftie comparing Rora's vibe to folklore-era Taylor, and suddenly crossover collabs were trending. Humor? On point. Memes flooded in. Ahyeon's stare captioned, "When your ex texts at 2 a.m., and Rora's gloves as me hiding my snacks from roommates. It's that blend of awe and LOLs that keeps the energy alive. And don't sleep on the international love. Brazilian Monsties threw a virtual watch party, complete with samba remixes of Batter Up, while US fans petitioned for a Coachella slot, manifesting. YG, if you're listening, these girls deserve the world stage. The buzz is building to fever pitch, and with the full teaser schedule for December 20th, we're all just holding our breath, snacks in hand, ready for the next hit. But wait, what makes these visuals so picture perfect, you ask? Let's break it down like a true Monstie autopsy. First, the photography. YG's team is on God mode here. The lighting? Soft, diffused glow that erases any trace of imperfection without looking filtered to death. It's that natural radiance, like they've been basking in Seoul's winter sun. Rare, but we believe. Angles, genius. Ahyeon's three-quarter shot captures the jawline drop without the fisheye distortion we hate, while Rora's full frontal is all about symmetry, face-centered, eyes locked, pulling you in like a magnet. Colors? The blue-white palette is chef's kiss for Supa Dupa Luv. Blue for the emotional depth, white for the fresh start, tying into themes of love that's super-duper intense but pure. Outfits by, rumored, YG's in-house designers with nods to Gucci's quiet luxury. Hello, those subtle pleats. It's fashion-forward without alienating the casual fan. And the girls? Ahyeon's got that visual queen aura, her features blending sharp and soft like a K-drama lead who's about to steal your heart. Rora? Pure fairy visual, with proportions that make you wonder if she was drawn by Disney animators. Together, they're the yin-yang of BABYMONSTER's charm, Ahyeon the fierce protector, Rora the gentle spark. No wonder netizens are calling this the most flawless concept drop since ITZY's Wannabe. High praise and deserved. Diving deeper into the lore, because storytelling is our love language, Supa Dupa Luv isn't just a title, it's a vibe, a mantra for that butterflies in your stomach crush that hits like a freight train. Leaked track lists? Take with a grain of salt, per usual, hint at producers like Teddy and 24 behind the beats, blending trap drops with R&B croons that'll have Ahyeon's vocals soaring and Rora's harmonies wrapping around you like a warm scarf. Imagine Koro, synchronized hair flips from these photos translated to stage, with backup dancers in blue haze, lasers popping. Monsties are already fan choreoing in their bedrooms, posting under hashtag Supa Dupa Practice, trending at 500K views. It's that community glue, us against the world, hyping each other up. Remember the Batter Up fan project, billboards in Times Square? We're gearing up for round 2 with petitions for music show dominance and fan cams that could go viral overnight. And crossovers? Blackpink's Lisa liked a teaser RT. Coincidence? I think not. The YG family tree is blooming and BABYMONSTER's branch is reaching for the stars. Of course, no Kpop comebacks complete without a dash of drama. Light, fun drama, that is. Netizens spotted a hidden message in Ahyeon's necklace, the pendant shape mimicking a heart with a crack, foreshadowing a heartbreak ballad. Theories flew, with one X-thread hitting 100K engagements debating if it's toxic love or healing arc. Rora's ripped sweater sparked vulnerability-era talks, tying back to her growth from shy trainee to stage monster. It's all speculation, but that's the thrill, filling in the blanks with our hopes and headcanons. And shout out to the supportive corners. Anti-haters got shut down quick with Monsties flooding positivity like visuals on fleek, hearts on sleeve, haters stay pressed. It's wholesome AF, reminding us why this fandom feels like home. As we edge closer to the 25th, the teasers keep coming, video snippets dropping daily, each one peeling back layers of Supa Dupa Luv. Yesterday's mood board, Polaroids of the girls in blue-lit studios, Ahyeon mid-laugh, Rora blowing a kiss, candid gold. Today's, a 15-second clip of the dance practice, hips popping to a bass-heavy hook that has Supa Dupa echoing like a chant. Monsties are already dissecting lyrics. Love that super-duper no cap feels like a nod to Gen Z lingo, making it instantly quotable. Relatable much? It's like BABYMONSTER read our diaries, the crushes, the glow-ups, the I'm fine lies we tell our mirrors, and the crossover whispers, a feature from a Western artist, or a self-produced track by Asa. The possibilities are endless and we're living for it. Whew, Monsties, what a ride, right? From that heart-stopping hook of Ahyeon and Rora's concept photos to the tidal wave of love crashing across X, Supa Dupa Luv is proving BABYMONSTER isn't just a group, they're a movement. These visuals aren't flawless by accident. They're the result of grind, grace, and that unshakable YG polish, wrapped in the kind of emotion that hits you square in the alt bias feels. As we count down to Christmas Day, pun intended, one thing's clear. BABYMONSTER is here to stay, slaying stages and stealing hearts one Supa Dupa at a time. So, spill the tea in the comments. Team Ahyeon or Team Rora for ultimate visual throne? What's your hot take on the Supa Dupa Luv vibe? Is it your new breakup anthem or eternal playlist staple? And hey, if these pics wrecked you like they did me, hit that like button to join the chaos. It's basically a Monstie initiation ritual. Subscribe and smash the bell for more deep dives, because next up, we're breaking down the full MV spoilers. No peeking. Who's ready for BABYMONSTER to own 2026? I know I am. Stay monstrous, loves. See you in the next one.